Hey viewers, welcome back. We're getting ready to start part 2 of this Vierbike quadricycle modifications for phase 2, and we plan on getting the frame welded up in this episode and also get some answers on these rims. Well viewers, it looks like we got something fishy going on with round trip bicycles, because I got thinking about it. About a year ago I rode the bike down to Round Trip Bicycles, and I had the guy come out, the same guy I talked to a few days ago, look at the bike, and I told him I found rims for it that are 4-inch wide, 36 spoke for a 24-inch tire. And I told him what I like him to do is despoke it and respoke it to those rims if I when I buy them. And he said, as long as they're the same R&D. And I thought, well, what's that? And then he explained it to me. It's the measurement from the top of the rim to the bottom. It's basically the roundness, as long as it's the same roundness. And I got thinking, what difference does that make? But in any event, so I decided, a couple days ago, I decided, well, I'll just have him order the rims. And so when I went in the shop, and he was looking at rims on the computer and stuff, I said, well, don't you need to get the R&D measurement before you order the rims? And he says, oh no, it doesn't matter because I'm going to have to make custom spokes for it. So, why didn't he tell me that a year ago? It doesn't matter because he has to make custom spokes for it. So this guy's not honest. I get this feeling he's trying to get me to have him order the rims so he can mark them up 20%. And as expensive as they are, I just don't like dealing with somebody that's dishonest. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, see what he comes up with. And meanwhile, I'm going to look online and find me some rims and put them on my wish list or in my shopping cart. And we'll see what we find. And then we can compare apples to oranges and make a decision for whether I'm going to deal with this guy or not. Worst comes to worst, so I'll just go out 35 miles from here and go out to Chandler and find me a bike shop out there. There's quite a few bike shops out there. And see if I can find somebody that's honest I can deal with, because this guy's the only bike shop in town, and I think he gets away with a lot of crap, taking advantage of people. So that's where we're at right now. Well, viewers, it's not looking good. I found some rims. It's a 36 hole 24 by 4-inch rim. They're black, $74.95 a piece. It cost me $300 just for the rims, and plus shipping. This is not looking good. Well, viewers, it's not looking good for the rims. The best I could find are 75 bucks a piece. But these are lightweight alloyed rims. It's hard to find just a regular steel rim for a 24-inch tire that's cheap. Unless I want to go like with a 20-inch rim. I can find them fairly cheap, but they're still in the $60, $65 range. So I have to make a choice here. I'm going to see what the bicycle shop comes up with. But I put 4 rims on my wish list for this one company, 75 bucks a piece. Worst comes to worst, I may just buy those and just hold on to them and maybe switch over a couple, 2 tires at a time. 1 month and next month to switch over the other ones. I don't know yet. I know my wife isn't going to be happy with me spending that kind of money. Because even if I sold the bike, I could never get my money back out of this bike ever, and just dumping more money into it for the rims that's ridiculous. So it's $150, that's $300, $300+ just for the rims, and that's not having them despoked and respoked, and with the custom spokes and the liners and the tubes and the tires, and you know, we're probably looking like close to $600. That's outrageous. So I don't think it's worth it. So I don't know. I'm really on the fence with this. Maybe you all could help me out a little bit what I should do. Well, if you remember in part 1, we were fixing to remove this chain, and so we can replace the derailleur back there, because the spring in the derailleur is shot, so it needs to be replaced. So that's our next step. Well, viewers, I have never seen a master link like this in my life. There's no split on it. It has a slot on this side, and it's the same thing like this on the other side, except for the slot is on the back side over here. So I'm not sure how to remove this thing. So I think I'm going to take a break and do some racing and think about this. Yeah, whenever I get frustrated, I like to just get behind this. My wife bought me this racing seat with a G920 Logitech racing wheel with pedals and shifter, and this TV's not in 4K, so it is what it is. But I like to get up here, and right now I'm frustrated because the chain problem and now the rim problem. So I'm going to sit here and do a 14 lap race. I'm going to start from the back and think about what I got to do. Okay, make sure I'm in first gear. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. So I got 14 laps to get it to the front. Well, I've got a lot of speed coming off the corner. Yeah, side drafting, baby. Okay, I'm going to have to back off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's slide up.
Alright, now you're clear. Stay on the line here for me. I'm careful now. Still there.
Stay below the yellow light, bitch.
Still there.
Gotta back off again.
Stay on the line here for me. I'm careful now. Still there.
When we get on that apron, I'll spin out for sure.
Alright, clear outside.
I'm pushing that guy. Then going into the corner, side drafting. Yeah, baby. Woo-hoo. Gotta back off again. Every time I get a run, I gotta back off. I'm pushing this guy. Sliding off, side drafting. Got him.
Still there.
So, the bottom lane seems to be the best.
Alright, now you're clear. Still there. Alright, now you're clear.
Going to the outside.
Bottom lane is clear. Give us a hit.
Alright, awesome. Sliding up, sliding up. Tires are getting hot. Get out of the way.
Stay low, stay low.
Lead, follow, get out of the way. Can we get 3 wide? Oh shit, we're bumping. We're trading paint.
Alright, now you're clear.
Alright. One of my favorite drivers, Larson. I like him. He has no fear. Another driver I like is Kyle Busch.
Careful now, still
He's a
there.
big baby. He has a temper. He doesn't like to be treated like he treats other drivers, but he's a damn good driver.
Ready to go. You can stay on the bottom right here. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Clear already. All right, now you're clear.
Jimmy.
Hold your line. Stay up high. Stay high. Hang tight there, driver. Hold this line here. Right here, left. Stay all around.
Yeah.
All right, now you're clear.
Oh, you bastard. Dylan.
Stay low. Stay low. Careful. Still there. Get your mark. Get better. Stay low. Stay low. Careful. Still there.
Three wide.
Still there.
Trading paint. Yes. How many laps we gotta go?
Careful. Still there. Clear high. Clear high.
In case you wanted, it's an Xbox One
Get better.
I'm using. Game platform. Got a lot of different racing games. But NASCAR's one of my favorite.
Clear high.
There's my buddy, Kyle Busch, the big baby.
Still there. Clear.
Drafted right around his ass. Oh my. One lap to go. Ain't nobody behind me. I just left everybody in the dust. Trouble in. Winner. Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. Well, viewers, I decided to just leave this chain for now and the derailleur. Deal with it later till I get some more information about how to remove that. Master link. Meantime, I got some welders here. Ned's Welding, Mobile Welding, and also Rodriguez. So it is 7 o'clock. I think I'll wait till about 8, 9 o'clock, and I'll give this guy a call, Ned's, or see if I get any response there. If not, then I'll call Rodriguez. See if I can get him out here to take a look at this thing and see if we can get this thing welded up. Well, viewers, we're getting ready to, it's a little past 9 o'clock. I'm gonna call this guy, put him on my Ned's, and give him a call.
Yeah.
Speaker. No answering machine. Okay, maybe it's too early. Okay, that's been ringing for over a minute, so let's try Rodriguez. Let's see, Rodriguez, mobile welding. Give him a call. Hello? Yeah, I have a welding job that I need to have done on a quadricycle.
This is an RV park.
Excuse me?
This is an RV park.
Oh, it's not Rodriguez Welding?
No.
Okay, thank you. Well, forget that guy. Alright, so we'll take him off my list. Delete.
Nice.
Delete. Okay. So I'll try Ned's again in another hour. So hopefully I might have to look at some more welders. I didn't think it would be that hard to find one. Alright, it's a little past 10 o'clock. We just finished breakfast. Try to call this guy again. One rainy dinghy.
On my phone it says you can get it as early as today.
Two rainy dinghy.
Get it tomorrow.
Three rainy dinghy.
If I wanted her to have it today, I'd probably.
Four rainy dinghy. Well, this is not looking good. No answering machine on this either. So that bothers me a little bit. These are ringing for about a minute.
She can get it tomorrow if I pay. She'll get it Wednesday.
No luck there. So it looks like we got to try and find another welder. So my wife's upstairs. She's gonna put a shout out and I don't know, see what happens. Well, it looks like 3 times a charm. This guy Julian Rodriguez, he answered the phone. He's going to come out and take a look at it today. He won't be able to weld it up till sometime next week, but he wants to take a look at it, see what he's up against, and we'll pick it up from there. Now it's about a little past 11:30. It's going to be around 1 o'clock to look at the job, to see what all is involved. I just kind of put the plate on here, the motor, kind of explained to him what's going on. I just kind of stuck an axle in here so he can understand what he's up against, and the bending he's going to have to do and the stuff like that. But anyway, he said he can look at it today. He probably won't be able to get to it till sometime next week. And that's fine with me. You know, I can do other things. He came highly recommended. What we did a shout out to our community. You know, we have a Facebook for our community, and when you're looking for something, you post it, and people come back and tell you, oh yeah, I use this guy, I use that guy. So he came up like 3 times from 3 different people that used him before, and they say he's really good. So he'll be out here at 1 o'clock, and hopefully he won't mind me recording our conversation so we know what's going on. The welder's here. Julian!
Next.
Yep, next. Just became highly recommended, by the way. Give you a little rundown. I put electric motors in this thing. I modify bikes. That's what I do. And what's happening is this is flexing down because it's only moderate to here. So, what I have in one of them is to take some 1x1. See, it kind of projects down, so you're going to need to make a bend in it. And maybe put a tongue and groove on it like they did on this one on the bottom.
Right.
Right here. On that side. And on that side.
Okay.
And I like to have them come out far enough so it's even with this, so we can take another piece and weld it here, here, and here for a bumper.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Yeah.
So you'll need a bender, I guess, to kind of bend it up. I guess what they do is they cut this and put a roundness on it so it fits here at the top and goes around the bottom.
I'll cope it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is pretty thin. It's like an 1/8 inch thick.
Okay. That's
So there's an axle and a bearing that goes in here. So you gotta be careful not to burn through. You
well,
can burn
the bearing rides here and here.
right.
There's nothing underneath here. I
No,
mean,
it's just the axle
Yeah.
on both sides. That's the job.
Yeah. If I could have it over there at the shop, would be great.
Yeah. I just don't have no way of transporting it.
Yeah. Okay. And like I said, well, let me see. I guess I could bring the wire feed out. And like I said, it won't be till next week sometime because right now we're swamped.
That's fine. That's fine. I got plenty of things to do.
Okay.
I gotta
Do you have
take care of the yard, and I got some other things to do anyway. So
a bunch of honeydews?
yeah, exactly.
Do you have a card? Or
No, I don't have a card.
I think I've got your number here. So I can give you
Gotcha.
this is you?
That's me.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you a call before I come out. And
Right.
it'd probably be
I'm retired, so I'm always home.
Okay.
I hardly ever go anywhere. So
it'd probably be in the morning, probably say 8 o'clock.
perfect.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Jim.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Well, viewers, it looks like we got a welder. He, pretty nice guy. He wish he could take it down to his shop, but I have no way of transporting this. I don't have a trailer or trailer hitch yet. I could always rent a truck if I had to take it down there, but he says it's not a problem. He'll just have to bring his stuff down. It's the tube bending that seems to be the problem. But anyway, it'll be next week sometime. He said it'll be like an early call, like early in the morning, like around 8 o'clock. He'll call me before he comes. So there we have it. So in the meantime, viewers, we're gonna go ahead and take this off. We're gonna kind of strip this thing all the way down to the bone, and take steering wheel off. Take this off. I'm gonna probably pull the cranks. I'm basically gonna repaint the bike because this is, you can't clean this off. That just, it's in the paint. You just can't get it off. So it's just probably better after he welds it up, we get it ready for paint. So we're gonna strip this whole bike down to bare bone. Also, meanwhile, I got a measurement on the axle I need for this side. It's 29.5. So I'll call BMI tomorrow and get an axle on order. And I'll look online and see if I can find a cover for this. But I'm thinking I might just take it down to the upholstery shop and have them do this in orange. I like this black, and I like the vinyl here for that. I like everything else except for the gray. I don't like the gray. So we'll probably take that down to the upholstery shop, drop that off, and get this thing ready for painting. Viewers, it's about that time. We need to wind down this video. It's almost been 30 minutes. I was kind of hoping to get the welding done today, but you know, you gotta roll with the punches. So if you have any concerns, criticism, or comments, leave them down below in the comments section. I'd be more than happy to look at those. If you have any ideas about what I should do about those rims, let me know. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. So till next time, peace to all.